Second half here at Loftus Road, where Manchester United have really had a stroll, despite it only being 1-0. Angel Di Maria walking into the back of the net for his 6th goal of the season, putting him now joint top scorer with Aaron Henwood still out with a dislocated shoulder for about a further month or so. And here they come again. Manchester United just so comfortable. Queen's Park Rangers are just laying off them, to be fair. Falcao! It's just wide. Well, Queen's Park Rangers are just inviting United into their box, really. Oh, and Falcao was close there. I think McCarthy would have just got there. But good attempt from Falcao. So Manchester United, as we said, doing no further business in this transfer window. Kevin Streetman is the last man to be bought for this season. So obviously that means Javier Hernandez and the other players on loan will be returning. The only one that won't be is Nani. He was involved in the deal of £8 million and Nani to Roma. And obviously Nani really finding it hard to break into the first team now, and Di Maria and Herrera and Januzaj all at Manchester United. And obviously Nani was going to find it very difficult to break into the first team. Van Gaal saw an opportunity to buy Streetman, but he obviously needed a deal there, and Roma wanted a player, and Nani was the one they got. So Roma got a good deal out of it. Di Maria, and it's going to be a corner. Rio Ferdinand with the block, I believe. Yeah, and that's a great block from Ferdinand, to be fair. It's a good block from Rio. Saw that developing. Di Maria with the corner. And it's headed in by Falcao, and he's wide again. I wonder if Falcao's getting there. He's not been as prolific as some people would probably expect him to be. But he's certainly been a big help to United, even as a loanee. It's not often that Manchester United loan players, they often look to buy them, but Falcao was an exception. He's done really, really well for himself. His match fitness is getting there, and I think he'll be playing a lot more up front with Van Persie, because I think this formation is going to work very well. When Rooney and Mata come back, Rooney, Di Maria and Mata all playing behind two strikers, it seems to work wonders. Darren Fletcher, beautiful turn and a good block again, that time from Stephen Corker, the Queen's Park Rangers captain. This is a good shot from Fletcher. He probably would have been saved by McCarthy, if anything. But another Manchester United corner. Di Maria takes it, it's headed away. Fletcher heads it back in. Matt Hummels. Hummels trying to find someone to pass it to, and it was Di Maria that he found. And I think there might have been Streetman in there. And a good tackle from Sandro. And Vargas now. Can Manchester United, Queen's Park Rangers rather, get forward? There's a load of red shirts down there, and finally tackled by one. Streetman finds Fletcher. And Percy rides the challenge and tries to ride a couple more, and he does. And Percy plays it low in towards Di Maria. Picked up by Fletcher. Streetman tackled. Streetman actually moves into the box. And unfortunately, a great sliding tackle there from Queen's Park Rangers. And denied Streetman the ball. So that's a great tackle from Matt Hummels. Falcao. Di Maria. Van Persie. This was too far short from Di Maria initially. That's why he lost it. He's lost it. Queen's Park Rangers have not threatened David De Gea at all. He's been exploited down the wings, United, but defensively as a whole, oh, that's a bad touch from Streetman though. And now Julian Hornet is forward. Hornet moves into the wing. They'll try and cut back in, but there's a corner. Cleared by Hummels. And Manchester United next, it's Southampton, who, if you remember, Southampton at St Mary's were woeful. 2 red cards, which led to a 2-1 win actually, from Manchester United. A late Robin Van Persie 3-kick. Southampton were on for an unlikely point, considering they went down to 9 men, but United soon enough punished them for their absolute madness, it has to be said. Good header from Januzaj. That's a bad pass into Rat, who just come on. Here's Hoylett. The back three have done really, really well for United in this fixture. As we go over the hour mark. And Van Persie. Good tackle. Van Persie tries to get back at Ferdinand, but then passes it to Young Suk Young. Now back to Ferdinand again. And Robin Van Persie getting a bit physical with Ferdinand on that occasion, but the referee was playing advantage. It would have been a foul. Newcastle 1, Southampton 1. Speaking of Southampton, Riviere has scored for Newcastle, so I'd be interested to find out if there were any red cards in that game. You'd bet for it. There was 4 between them in 2 games for Manchester United against United. And cleared out again, and that's been Queen's Park Rangers' problem. They've been really losing possession, rather sloppy. Lazai and I think Streetman would have been offside anyway. Falcao puts it in. Van Persie tries to head it, and fortunately falls off. And Vargas is now going to pick this up. No sign or movement from Wayne Rooney as of yet. Manchester United here have been rather comfortable with Queen's Park Rangers barely threatening. They've had a couple of corners, but nothing really for De Gea to worry about, because the defence has actually been so good. And that's a great piece of defensive work by Fletcher, but he's lost out to Hoylett there. There's great effort from Fletcher in the first place, and it's wide. And Michael Harmon, 2 very good tackles, and this is another one of them. It's on Januzaj. I think he falls on his own momentum, but he completely missed Januzaj, to be fair. Januzaj rode the challenge and kept moving forwards. Bad pass from Jones. Very loose ball movement there from Phil Jones, and now Hoylett's going to come forward. Great tackle from Herrera, at least the referee thought so. Could have been probably given as a foul on another day. And look at the space Herrera has here, and he decides to use it. Headed by, and that's Di Maria. And I think it's going to be a corner. Di Maria did look offside initially, but this is a great header. McCarthy doesn't reach it, so it's a goal kick. And another Queen's Park Rangers substitution from Harry Redknapp as Joey Barton comes on for Sandro. He's certainly taking his time about it. And Joey Barton comes on, the subject of controversy all over Joey Barton. And the header was actually over from Di Maria, and the goal kick. Manchester United having their way in a lot of ways in this game, just not on the score sheet really. Should probably be about 2 or 3 up. And they made to read that perhaps. Herrera, great piece of work there again. Manchester United defensively, they've been absolutely brilliant. Falcao was brought down. No foul given from the referee, huh? And that's Robin Medley, I think that is, and not giving a foul. Here's Herrera again. Mentioned Falcao making moves in front of him. Oh, and that's a brilliant pass from Di Maria, is offside. Herrera though, beautiful pass. It would have been a better goal. I think Di Maria would have buried it afterwards, and yeah, that is a long way offside. Not by much though, to be fair. Not as far as I first thought. Manchester United's problem most of the season is being caught offside, but aside from that, they're still scoring the goals anyway. Here's Herrera, and again, the Queen's Park Rangers defenders do nothing about him. Picked up by Di Maria. Header from Falcao. Great save from McCarthy there. Ferdinand congratulating him. That's a great header from Falcao. We know how brilliant he is in the air with his head. That is a fantastic save from McCarthy. Keeps his team in it. Great goalkeeping. Di Maria with the resulting corner. Matt Hummels is in a complete tussle there, and there's about 3 players down in that box. Falcao with the throw. Almost comes back towards the ball, and actually he threw it to him there, but Hummels probably wouldn't have done much else in there. This is a defender, don't forget. Oh, there's a big gap here, left by Rojo. Now Charlie Austin can try and get forward. It's great pressure from Rojo initially, and that's a great catch from De Gea. You would have thought maybe there would have been a catastrophe in terms of that, but De Gea was able to hold it just about. Here's Di Maria. Looking at Percy and Di Maria, that's a bad pass, really. Here's Joey Barton. Here's Turan. Charlie Austin forces it out of play. Substitutions being made. Mario Isla will come off for Bobby Zamora for Queen's Park Rangers. Wayne Rooney is suiting up for Manchester United. And Louis Van Gaal, as we thought, is going to be bringing on Rooney for the final minutes, it seems. It's a good thing to do. Gets Rooney a little bit of playing time, but obviously no big risk involved for them. And you have to feel that Louis Van Gaal is doing the right thing. Adnan Januzaj will come off and make way. Welcome back for Wayne Rooney. There he is. And Manchester United fans applaud as their captain is back. Not the captain today. And he's not far off from being full fit. Let's find out how he does. Oh, hang on a minute. There's a commotion going in the box. Queen's Park Rangers almost getting a goal out of it. Manchester United just about holding on. Di Maria. Oh, and Van Persie picks it up. Van Persie is through on goal. Oh, that's a great tackle though by, I think it was Ferdinand of all people. And Ferdinand is making sure that his team don't go 2-0 down to his former club, no less. The referee is called for, I'm not sure what he's called for there. Is it offside against Zamora? Yes, it is. Well, that's on to me. I don't know what's going on there. It's not that Queen's Park Rangers had the ball anyway. But yeah, Zamora seemed on to me. Di Maria. Not that it matters anyway. Streaming to Van Persie. And there's that Holland chemistry already from Streetman to Van Persie. Charlie Austin, that's a bad header from Rojo, I think it was. Rojo immediately tries to make amends for it. And it's a good looking cross. Oh, it's all the way in. Oh, what a goal. Out of absolutely nothing for Queen's Park Rangers. Charlie Austin out of nothing. Oh my goodness, De Gea completely starstruck. That is an absolutely unbelievable goal out of absolutely nothing. You can bet your house that Charlie Austin did not mean to do that at all. But oh my word, what a hit. That is not a shot from Charlie Austin, that can't be. What a goal for Queen's Park Rangers. Absolutely beautiful from Charlie Austin out of absolutely nothing whatsoever. Charlie Austin, what a goal. 1-1 to Queen's Park Rangers. Thoroughly deserved. But how did Charlie Austin make that? Absolutely unbelievable. What a goal. Unbelievable goal out of nothing. It looked more of a cross from Charlie Austin, but oh my word. That is absolutely unbelievable. And now Manchester United are behind and completely spellbound by a complete piece of complete magic out of nothing from Charlie Austin. 5 minutes of added on time, and it looks like it's going to be another draw for Louis Van Gaal against Queen's Park Rangers. He struggled against Queen's Park Rangers and Arsenal this season. Completely out of nothing. Though Charlie Austin, what a goal. I don't think he meant it, but he'll take it. That is for definite certain. Headed by Strootman. Di Maria. Strootman again. He's had a very, very quiet debut, Kevin Strootman. But he'll obviously be looking to get back into the swing of things. He's only had one game. He didn't play against Swindon Town, even though he signed the week before. And it looks like Manchester United are going to drop points against Queen's Park Rangers yet again. Harry Redknapp has certainly had some good fortune about playing at Manchester United, but that from Austin was, wow. What a game here. Manchester United this time dropping 2 points rather than gaining one. Charlie Austin out of nothing, outside the box, out of absolutely no situation he could have scored, spellbound De Gea with a magnificent chip, out of nothing, literally. Queen's Park Rangers won, Manchester United won, and unlike last time, United dropped 2 points rather than gain one. It was 2-2, Falcao saved the day, but this time, Queen's Park Rangers gained the point out of nothing, literally. Queen's Park Rangers won, Manchester United won. Let's have a look at the other scores from today. Liverpool gained a win against Aston Villa, and Burnley's misery is resumed as they take a 2-0 loss to Crystal Palace. Burnley having a very unfortunate season, but they do have progression in the Cup to think about. But normal service is resumed in the Barclays Premier League for them. Everton 1, West Bromwich Albion 0. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 2. What a win for Arsenal, and Manchester City back to struggling themselves. Newcastle, Southampton and Queen's Park Rangers and Manchester United were both 1-1 scorelines. Spurs 0, Sunderland 2. What a win for Sunderland. Another win for Chelsea against Swansea City, 2-1. West Ham also win by that score against Hull City. The table has changed. Arsenal gain a couple of points. They're still 5 behind Manchester United and even with Chelsea, but ahead on goal difference. Liverpool move up to 4th and Sunderland go into 5th place. Magnificent performance from Sunderland coming out of nowhere. City, with a loss to Arsenal, are back to normal services in for them. Spurs 7th, Everton 8th. West Ham and West Brom take 9th and 10th in the relegation zone. It's Leicester City, Hull City and Burnley, and Burnley heading even closer to the drop. Another loss against Crystal Palace. It's almost a foregone conclusion for Burnley at this point, but anyone from maybe Southampton to Hull City could probably go down, but Burnley, it looks almost certain, doesn't it? Sadly.